So we never get much insight into Combustion Man and his personality outside of him being dark and brooding, but his shaved head might give us some insight. Hey everyone, welcome to the Geek Talk. Today we're going to discuss a theory I have about Combustion Man and his shaved head. So as we already know, we don't know much about Combustion Man, aka Sparky Sparky Boom Man, although it is official that the team avatar called him Combustion Man.
Hey, I got it! The perfect name for that guy! Combustion Man!
But I had an interesting thought about what it could be the backstory of this character. Now, we already know from the old Nick.com website that he discovered combustion bending when he was a young child. So he had it for a while, and I think that it could have been his parent or caretaker that told him to kind of keep that under wraps and secret. And I'm thinking this is the case specifically because it is said that he was an Agni Kai champion. And this information comes by way of the beach commentary from the old behind the scenes featurettes in Avatar: The Last Airbender. And we also know that in the Fire Nation that whenever someone shaves their head, it's because of some sort of great shame. With Zuko at the beginning of the series, we saw that he shaved everything but his ponytail. The reason for that is because he lost his Agni Kai and was banished by his father. And if someone shaves their entire head, that means that the shame is so great that they almost have to be away from Fire Nation society. So why is it that the Combustion Man that we've seen in the show, why is his head completely shaved? Now, I think this all ties back to him being a champion in Agni Kai. This is all speculation from this point, all theory based. Everything that I said up to this point is, you know, within the lore, like him being an Agni Kai champion, him knowing his combustion bending when he was younger. All of that is actually like in the lore. It's part of, maybe not complete canon, because not all the time behind the scenes stuff is canon, but it's quote unquote canon. However, everything that I'm talking about now is all speculation. Just want to make that clear. So my thought is that we have Combustion Man, or Combustion Boy at this time, or Combustion Teen, whatever, however old he was when this happened. What could have happened is that he was this champion, he was undefeated, had this unblemished record. Everybody's like, he's like the next Ozai, he's the next Sozin, like, you know, he's being put up on this pedestal, so he doesn't like losing or ever losing. And what happened is that in one of these upcoming matches that he had against a rival who is actually challenging him, he goes into himself and uses combustion bending when he knows he's not supposed to. Now, if he's been suppressing it for all his childhood and hasn't been using it, he would not be trained and he wouldn't know what he's doing. Thus, the reason why he blew off his right arm and his right leg, which is, as we also know, in lore, the reason he blew off his arm and leg is because of combustion bending. And I think it could have happened off the back of an Agni Kai in which he was losing. And he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna use combustion bending, and him screwing that up. And that's gonna be shame in two folds. One, because he's basically cheating in an Agni Kai. Obviously, you're only supposed to use fire bending. I mean, granted, there's probably no rule that says you can't use combustion bending, but still, like, the obvious thing would be like, don't use combustion bending and blow up your other opponent. And then two, the other part of the shame is that he blew off his own arm and leg in trying to cheat. So with those two pieces of shame, you know, building up and being twofold, I think that is the reason why he went on to shave his entire head, whether at the behest of the Agni Kai overseers or by his own sense of self-shame. And I think that it might be the latter. I think it might be his own choice to shave his entire head because of the line of work that he goes into later in life. It seems that he knows that he disgraced the Fire Nation and that the only kind of work that he can take up at that point are assassinations or odd jobs, you know, kind of the unsavory kind of work that you can do in the Fire Nation. And I think that all kind of lines up, and I think it's an interesting kind of thought process of him being this, you know, great champion and then kind of cheating, semi-cheating with the combustion bending, and then in doing that, blowing himself up, you know, and going on to becoming the Combustion Man that we know. But let me know what you guys think about this theory. Do you agree that this could possibly be the backstory for the Combustion Man, or do you think it could be something else? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, you can watch more videos here at the side of my face, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and remember, be water, my friends.